Hey, what up, everybody? Alex here from the Snapcast. We're getting set for round 2 here of our standard league, where we're currently 1-0 with black-white control. So when the die roll again, we want to go first. And no white mana. We have a Read the Bones. I think it's a pretty easy mulligan, unfortunately. I'm going to keep it anyway. I get greedy sometimes. And also, I don't think 6 is going to be better in the dark. Like, yeah, it sucks we don't have white mana, but we have Read the Bones to help fix that. And our deck is powerful enough that just... yeah. So, Abzan is fine. Rootless Path is a fine draw. Basically, we're just setting up to Read the Bones next turn, or Ruinous Path, depending on the board state. But we're probably just going to read to... well, especially if he doesn't have a land drop here. And he does not. Alright, well, there's a white source. We're just going to Read the Bones here. Murderous Cut, Ruinous Path. I don't want another Ruinous. Cut's fine, but we don't really have a graveyard yet. So I'm actually going to bottom both here. So we have one white source. We are going to get punished for that, but now we have removal and things to do. And also him being stuck on one land currently is great for us as well. So see if he's going to have a play or if he's actually going to have to discard here. Oh, yep, he's going to have to discard. Secure the Wastes. Alright. So we're just going to Ruinous Path now to use our mana this turn. And Grasp next turn, depending on what he does. Because he just may not have a play on his turn, so we can use this to instant speed and then play Gideon the turn after, and we're just going to close out the game from there. Especially if he just keeps getting stuck on land here. And we're just going to win on him keeping a one-laner getting punished. I mean, we got away with keeping our bad laners, but, I mean, that's magic, right? So it was Abzan, and we saw Secure the Waste. So I'm guessing it's actually not Abzan, it's going to be green-white tokens with Nissa and Gideon and things. So we want Duresses, Fling Tendrils, even though it's bad for us. It can be with our own Secure the Waste and things. But we can play around it knowing it's coming out of our deck. Valor's Stance is going to be dead in a lot of places. We want the Ruinous Pass for Gideon's and Nissa's. Planar Outburst is going to be too slow. I want our own Secure the Waste as answers to theirs. And cutting down here is actually going to be pretty tough. Not knowing his whole deck, I think I only want 2 Duress. And I think Ob Nixilis will be too slow. Maybe we just cut this Ob Nixilis for this other Duress. Yep, I think that's what we'll do for the game 2 here. We're going to keep this hand. We have colors this time. Double Duress is going to be fine, and Read the Bones to replenish after that. So we're definitely keeping here. This will also allow us to see more of what's going on. So let's Duress and see what we're actually dealing with here. Okay, so he's going to have a Wrap, a Snare, Plains, Strand, So we're taking Gideon. Okay, so I was right. It was green-white. So now I don't even know if we do that second duress right away. It depends what. So there's the Heath. So he's just not going to do anything. Grasp. I don't think we need to leave up Grasp, but I also don't think we need to duress yet. So we're just going to leave up potential Grasp and set up for Read the Bones next turn. Like I don't think we need to duress here. I want him to take a couple more draw steps and hit something we care about. There's the Strand. So nice that he played them in the order that we had them last written down. Alright. Read the Bones here, looking for action. There's action. So we're going to keep that. And as much as I want Painless White, we don't need any more land. And I want action, so I'm going to put that on the bottom. And hit Painless White anyway, so that works. So, depending on what he does here, the next turn might be Duress Grasp into Sorin, or it could just be Sorin. Like, we know he has removal for the tokens off of Sorin. So if Sorin comes down, it's just going to be plussing. And because he's not really doing anything, I think we are just going to run out this Sorin and plus. And we're just going to go for an emblem here. Like, we know he has Wrap and Snare for the tokens off of the Sorin. But I don't think he has an answer for the actual Sorin itself. Got Gideon, okay. Which is fine, because we get to grasp this and play Duress. Or we get to Duress and play our own Gideon, which is also very nice. So he's one card we don't know about. And it's double Stasis Snare. So if we're going to make a token with Gideon, he's going to kill our creature anyway. So I kind of like just leaving up Murderous Cup and Grasp. Although Grasp doesn't kill Gideon. Because we need to answer his Gideon too. So I think we just take a Stasis Snare here. Yeah, we're just going to play our own Gideon. And we're going to make two tokens. We're going to make a Sorin token as well. He could use all his mana and kill them both, but then he can't kill both of our Planeswalkers. So we're going to go down here. 0 here. Okay. And if he wants to spend his turn, Silk Wrap and Stasis Snare, Gideon hit here, keep Sorin alive, then we're going to come out with removal, and that's going to be okay. Yep, that's fine. Yep. That's fine. So we know his hand is Plains. Nixos is pretty good here. So we can't kill this Gideon yet. That's going to be the problem. So we're getting this into play for sure. Sorin is obviously going to go up. So we can just do that now. Because I can't make creatures for it to matter. If he fires this up, we can grasp it and murders cut this, so you can only deal 1 damage. If we don't play Ob Nixilis. We played Ob Nixilis. He hits Ob Nixilis to 1 and kills Soren, which I don't like. So we're actually just going to pass and leave up removal here. And if he just zeros, that's great. If not, we'll grasp it and keep this Soren alive. And I don't know what he's doing here. So we're in a tough spot because of this Gideon. It might have been wrong to lead with our Gideon there. But we're going to try to fight our way out of this. Our opponent is in the tank with 1 mana here. Okay. So they're both going at Soren. So we'll cut this. And grasp this. So Soren lives. He can't advance his board further this turn. We're going to play Ob Nixilis, draw a card. Seeker of the Way. Maybe we might kill Seeker of the Way then. Well, that's fine. Oath of Gideon. So we can actually Oath of Gideon, have Shambling Vent mana and plus Soren, which is great. Oops. And then we'll get to Ob Nixilis afterwards. So now because he activated the Soren there and didn't zero, he can't push through these tokens. Which is great. I mean, this Gideon is still bad for us. We really need to draw like Secure the Waste or something here. Utter Ends. Ruinous Path. We have a bunch of outs, we just have to draw it. It is target creature, not Omnian, so we can't stasis near this. Warden, fine. Make emblem, sure. But he still can't attack in. And now we get to Ob Nixilis. Do we have enough? We can't keep a Shambling Vent activation up. So we're actually going to undo tap this way, so it looks like we have a Grasp of Darkness. Or Valor Stance or whatever. Play Ob Nixilis. Oh, we want to kill this before it gets out of hand. Plus here. And we have stabilized with him having no cards in hand. And, yep. Ob Nixilis can kill this next turn if he lives. Yep, we're just going to see what happens here. Like I said, we're on a bunch of outs here for our draws. Where's it going? Ob Nixilis. So you could have another Stasis Snare here, or like Jamoka's Command, to try to blow this out. I think we're just gonna single block. And this will allow us to kill Gideon next turn. If he just zeros, we can use Ob Nixilis to kill this and attack for 2 here. Oh, it's Wingmate Rock. We could have got away with a double block there. Alright. Yep, you got it. Duress, nailed it. Best draw. Okay. So now we're in a world of hurt here. I wish we had double blocked. To at least help clear up this board some. Yeah, I think we're gonna draw a card here. We gotta find things, so of course it's more land. Alright. Well, we're gonna minus this. These planeswalkers are pretty much dead. I can keep one alive with this vampire, provided he doesn't draw some kind of removal here. That's really weird to see this late with no other black mana. So I don't know why that's in there. And if he just sends everything at the planeswalkers, we're probably just gonna let him go. Man, that was like the worst time to draw Duress land. We fled pretty hard this game too. Let's see. These two are at Sorin. Those two are at Ob Nixilis. So we can keep Ob Nixilis alive, which is what I think we want to do. Just to get one more card draw out of it. So yep, we're going to block here, keep Ob Nixilis alive to draw a card. And hopefully try to get ourselves out of this mess. Like, we could have animated a Shambling Vent to gain some life, but it would just die. We could have double blocked or something, but I don't think it's worth it. Ruinous Path. Alright, that kills the Gideon and awakens a land, which is pretty good. A little late, but more land. So we can awaken a land and kill this and attack in and kill this. Or we can just kill this and awaken a land on defense. We also need to deal with these flyers too. I mean, we could go all in and awaken this Shambling Vent and just hope that he doesn't draw a removal. Then we can activate it and just have a huge lifelinker. Which at this point I think we're going to have to do. So now it comes down to what do we want to kill with Ruinous Path, if we want to kill this Gideon or not. I think the gamut damage is already done from the Gideon and we might need to kill this Wingmate Rock. And then attack the Gideon with our land to get this out of the way. Then he still has the Gideon. We just have to kill the Gideon. Alright. Cast with Awaken. Target this. Target this. All in. Now you get to kill this Ob Nixilis. And hopefully this 6 lifelink can start digging us out of this. Because he's only going to attack on the air, because otherwise we get to eat a 3/3 for free, depending on his draw, obviously. He's just playing out of land, so that's fine. I'm assuming it's just the flyers at Ob Nixilis. Or maybe one at Ob Nixilis, one at us, I guess is fine. Which is what's happening, that's fine. Alright. Need a good draw. Uttering it. Alright, not bad. We can cast Edoran and still activate. We're just going to play land here anyway in case we get to secure the wastes. Can't attack in, but we can hold him off. A little bit on the flying attack here. Like, he can attack for another 4 this turn. Meanwhile, we're just looking for anything. Secure the waste, another planeswalker, anything that we can claw back in this game. Sylvan Advocate, pretty good top deck. Yeah, and we took out the Planar Cleansing, if I remember right. Or Planar Outburst, so we can even Wrath out of this. Man, we are just killing it on these draws. Absolutely killing it. I mean, we got another draw step here. Yeah. You finally draw a Stasis Snare. Archangel of Ties? Interesting. Oh, now we can really go all in here. Do we have enough to activate afterwards? 5, 6, 7. We do have enough to activate afterwards. Oh man. Yep. Kill this. Oh no! No. We need to kill this. We're going all in on this. Give that up. Yep. Now it's 10 when it fires up, and it'll have 11. Still can't attack in though. Next turn it will attack in with it because it will have to, so we'll be at 1 from this bird. And the stress has just been rotting in our hand. See what he got. Oh, and we're dead. Awesome. Alright. Well, he might mess up and attack on the ground. We can gain life. Okay, I don't know why he bothered to animate this. But, alright. So now that we have a better idea of what we're playing, we want the Planar Outbursts. We don't want Flaying Tendrils. He's bigger than I thought he was. And actually, no, we still don't want Ob-Nixilis. And there is argument for Hallowed Moonlight here. I'm actually going to bring in our own Wingate Rocks as well, try to answer his. And we're going to run it back like this. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Yes, I would like to play first. Yes, I would like to keep this. We are going to run the Seeker out, even though he can Silk Wrap it, but it's the only target. And I'd rather him use a Silk Wrap now than later when we have like a Sorin that's making a token, and then he can kill that and kill the Sorin. So, if he runs out the Warden here, we might actually kill the Warden first. No, we can run out the Seeker, because worst case scenario, he Silk Wraps the Seeker and he can't pop the Warden, we only take 1. And we can just kill it the next turn when we play this tap lane. So I'm fine with running out the Seeker here. Yep, no blocks. Plays his own Seeker. Okay. So we're getting the 1 life back, and we're going to attack to see if he blocks with his Seeker so we can grasp this and just get both. If he doesn't, we're still going to kill the Warden. One way or the other. So there, he's choosing not to block. Kill this. I like killing the Warden because it gets out of hand more and can trample, so we can get through our Secure the Waste and things like that. And I don't want to deal with that. Like, he could soak wrap and hit back and things like that, but that's fine. Start yielding more. We're pretty behind on the clock here. This game starts to grind out. Yep, that's fine. That's what I figured was coming. So he'll just undo what we did, which is fine. We're actually going to read the bones here to see if we can't hit a tap land. We'll keep this and bottom that. And get a swamp for efforts. Alright, that's fine. So we're just going to set up a big Secure the Waste here. Or a planar outburst into Secure the Waste, depending on what he does here. Gideon, that's a problem. Yep, I think he's just going to get us on the tempo here. Because we didn't really follow up our Secure the Way with anything, was the problem. Although now we can have an Oath of Gideon and a Seeker of our own. He has 2 cards in hand. I think that's fine. We're going to do this to force him to overextend into this planar. Because, like, we don't care if we lose the tokens from this Oath of Gideon. Because we have the Secure the Waste in our hand. But now we have a bunch of blockers to not take damage from things here. And we're going to force him to play out what's in his hand. Like, even if it's just removal, it's good to know. There we go. 1 card in hand. Sweet. Just an attack with a 2/2. Interesting. We're just gonna chump here. Like, if he was to emblem here, that'd be great. I actually hope he does emblem. Yes. Perfect. I'm not even going to bother to attack here. We're just casting this. Clear everything out. And we're just going to secure the wastes. And hopefully he doesn't have a good follow-up here. Land, awesome. Another Gideon would be annoying. Nothing is great. We're not even going to read the bones here. We're just going straight to secure the wastes. I mean, there's potential he could find his own, and he has a Gideon emblem, which is bad for us, but if he doesn't, we're pretty good here. Soren. He's using Shambling Vince just for Soren. That's so weird. But that's fine. No, I get to kill Soren too. And he has no cards in hand. Oh, baby. And we get to read the bones. Alright, we're doing great. Yep. Another read the bones. Alright. We'll do this. Oh, we're just looking for a planeswalker here. Or Wingmate Rock. Actually, both these are good. We actually are just going to Murderous Cut this out of the way now. So we want this one to attack there, that to attack there, and the rest to attack him. Right, 2 at Sorin, kills it for him, cool. And then we're actually just going to read the bones again here. There's no reason not to, and we want to use all our mana. We're putting the Secure the Waste on top, and we're going to bottom this. And hit the Gideon, awesome. Alright, yep, I don't think we can lose this game now. So we get to Gideon Emblem and cast a Wingmate Rock. If we hit a land. Or just another huge Secure the Waste. He's just casting a Wingmate Rock, that's great. Hit the land. Alright, so... Oh, no, actually, we're land short. I mismathed. But that's fine. So we can still activate a Shambling Vent as well to gain life. Or we're just going to Secure the Waste for another 3 at the end of turn. And this is what I was talking about with the Gideon being good, because we still have a Gideon. Like, we get the emblem, and we still have a Gideon that he has to attack into this turn. Instead of just, like, attacking us and trying to kill us. That's fine. Yep. Alright, so we got that one. And that was another one where I like Oath of Gideon a lot. Because this is still here after that. Like, it's just so strong. And, yep, so you saw where that matchup can kind of go either way depending on who gets Secure the Waste and things like that. But I think we played pretty well on that one. So thanks for watching that one, and stay tuned for round 3.